Good morning, good afternoon, good evening to all of you. Incredible manifestors. That's right. Y'all remember I call you manifestors because every day you are manifesting something in your life. The question is it what you want? Happy Spirit Sunday to you. Oh my God. I am so excited every time I have this opportunity to come to you every Sunday and give you just a little bit of inspiration towards Monday. Because, today is Sunday, the day before Monday. What will you be driving towards on Monday? And as a matter of fact, I ask you every Sunday, how many of y'all went to church today? Raise your hand. Did you go to physical church? Or did you go to pillar church? Either way, it doesn't matter. Remember, church is in you, honey. The God lives within you. So you could have church every day. I am here every single Sunday to feed your mind, your body, and your soul. Today, y'all know the weather is changing. So if you hear a little congestion, that's the weather. That's fall coming upon us. So I decided to dress a little fall-y. Child, I look like I just went to church. Y'all, yeah, my sister is dressing me, but I don't know, y'all. Tell me what y'all think. Anyway, because, last week I didn't have no clothes on. Okay, so today, this Sunday, I'm talking from the heart today. I have no script. I'm allowing the God in me to come to you, through me, to you. And that usually always works well when I do this as well. I thought about going live. I don't know if I'm ready yet to just do these live because a lot of times I get distracted if you guys are talking to me, if you are making comments to me. I also want to make a reference to someone in this podcast today. I got to find her name, but I'll get to that so I don't get distracted, and I need to be focused. I need to be focused on y'all, but I do want to just bring it up so I can find her name, but I'll get to that. Anyway, today I want to talk about believing, and faith. Now, I don't know how many of you believe or know that faith and belief is the same thing, right? What do I believe? And do I have enough faith to believe in what I believe? So when I thought about today, I thought about, every day, Lord have mercy, I think of you guys every day. And so when I thought about belief, I thought about how can I inspire, impact, and empower you to have faith and believe in what you're having faith about, if that makes sense. It's hard to even get still enough to have a belief about something, right? So I will use, as I always do, me and my experiences throughout my 60 years of being alive on this here planet. And I'm going to talk to you about different things that I've had belief or faith about I'm going to give one in particular, and then I'm going to, within that story, I'm going to tell you, I'm going to show you how I use the universe, how I, how I tested the universe, right? Which you can do. A lot of you may have resistance to me saying testing God or testing the universe, but a lot of times too, people say they believe, and at the same time, they don't trust what they believe, right? Hence, whatever it is you say you believe in, it never shows up because you really don't believe it will happen. You want it to happen, but you really at your core don't believe it will happen. But you want it to happen. So what ends up blocking it from happening is that you don't believe that it will happen. So I'm here to show you that if you believe in something, if you allow yourself to have the faith of it, and then, they say the faith of a mustard seed, which is very, very small. You just need a little bit of faith, just a little bit. Just a little bit. It will happen. Now, it's not going to happen when you think it's going to happen. You see. And I talk to you guys all the time about a seed, mustard seed, and as you plant it in the subconscious soil, it starts to grow. Now, if you are not watering it correctly, if your thoughts are creating weeds up in your subconscious soil, then you got a problem. Then it's hard to have faith. It's hard to have faith when you are thinking incorrectly because you don't really believe in the thing that you want. So consequently, you are now having weeds. What are weeds, Cabrini? Weeds are the things that are in your life right now that you don't want. Weeds are the husband that you don't want, the job that you don't want, weight that you don't want, anything that does not serve your soul are the weeds. So Cabrini's Law, fuck that. Did y'all hear me say fuck that? Those of you that are watching me for the first time, I am Cabrini, better known as Gangster Chef Cabrini, which is why I say that I feed your mind, your body, and your soul. In 2013, I created a law. That's right. L-A-W. Cabrini's Law of fuck that. And it's just not me saying that cuss word on a Sunday. I got church for my Sunday. Church mouth. But what they say, you don't have, what is it? I don't have church for my mouth. Anyway, my point is that fuck that stands for finally understanding common knowledge. Things happen all the time in your life and in your business. So if things are going to happen, and they do, why not do what you want to do? Why not believe in what you want to do? And stop doing what you don't want to do. Because things are going to happen anyway. I promise you. It's probably happening to y'all right now. So, belief and trust and focus, all of these things that governs Cabrini's Law, fuck that. I teach you how to find out who you are, find out what you want, find out why you want it, then make a decision, trust it, stay focused, take inspired action, not any action, and then you can enjoy the journey along the way. So as I'm talking about faith and believing and going down this journey, I want to tell a story about testing the universe. And I tend to test the universe because if I am going to be a teacher to you, I have to go through it first. I have to go through it so that I can share with you how I got through it and what you can do to get through it and go through it too. So one day, my partner and I, we were walking, living in downtown Los Angeles, and we were walking. We said, "Ooh, okay, so we're gonna say some words. We're gonna say some. We're gonna say some things that we want to see, right, on our walk." And I said, "Okay, now we're in downtown Los Angeles." I said, "I want to see a hummingbird." I said, if I'm going to test the universe, if God is almighty and all around me, and I am the image and likeness of God, I can see a hummingbird, right? So we're walking, and when you're testing the universe, you can look for it, but ask the universe, I want to see a hummingbird, right? And keep moving. So we kept moving. We're walking. And we walked to Grand Park, and I said, I went to Starbucks at Grand Park, and I said, let me get some water. Venti cup of ice water. Back then they were giving you ice water. Now, child, you can't get no free ice water unless you buy something. I have things change. Anyway, so you have to order it at the counter first, and then you go and you wait for it on the side. So I'm waiting. And at this particular Starbucks, they have a board on the side that talks about the employee of the month, right? So this girl, employee of the month, her favorite color was yellow. Her favorite flower was the sunflower. Wait for it. And her favorite bird was the hummingbird. Now listen, you cannot dictate how universe God is going to send to you the very thing you asked for, okay? So if I am in a concrete area of downtown Los Angeles where maybe, just maybe, there are no hummingbirds, I was put in the actual location where I would see a hummingbird on this paper with the name Hummingbird. Okay. Some of you may say, oh, Cabrini, that was a coincidence. No, okay. I'll take it. What kind of coincidences you want to take? I want to take the coincidence that is what I'm asking for, right? I know some of y'all saying, girl, but did you ask for the $1 million? I did. I'll get to that. Y'all hold on. So we're walking, and I said, ooh. Now, and here's the other thing I want to tell you guys. Do not, when you, and I don't usually say do not, but I'm saying do not because I want to emphasize this. When you ask the universe to give you something, and you believe it to be true, and you know that it is coming, please don't say, I can't believe it. Oh my God, I can't believe this happened. When I hear people say that, I'm like, well, didn't you train all your life to become that person and to get that gold medal? Didn't you train and work your ass off to get that Grammy, that Oscar? Why are you saying I can't believe? That is counterintuitive to the very thing you have been working for. So let's erase that and say, thank you. I can believe. Okay, so we're walking. And I said, okay, we have oh, she's so sweet. Precious Layla, my little doggy. So Princess Layla was with us, and we were walking, and I said, I want somebody to say specifically these words. Oh my God, she is so cute. Can I pet her? So, okay, so we're going to come on now, test God. Come on, God. What? We're walking her. She's in a stroller. We take her out so she could do her little business, whatever. This group of people are passing by. This girl says, y'all ready? God, oh my God, oh my God. I didn't say that to be just one God, okay? She is so cute. Can I pet her? Wait a minute. When I tell y'all, we looked at each other like we did a high five. Yes, indeedy. So we're walking. She said she wanted to find. Y'all ready? Come on now. I know. Y'all think. Listen, people could tell you stories and they could tell you they lied. They could tell you, people could make up some shit now. I mean, AI, you can create your own vision, your own journey. But when I promise you that I ain't lying up on this here thing, because guess what? Too many things are happening when you try to create a story based on a lie. So we're walking, and it might not have been the same day, but we've been testing the universe in this way many, many times. So it was dark. She was walking down from Grand and Fifth down the hill. It was dark. She happened to look down, and there was something balled up. She picked it up, and it was $100 bill. I kid you not. You can't make this shit up. Oh no, you can. You can make this shit up. Well, this is not a made up. This is the truth. And so, and I'm gonna get to these. The reason why I'm telling you this is why I do what I do and have done what I've done for 40 years in Los Angeles. So the last one. Well, there was many. We go to Ralph's downtown. I need to see y'all clearly. We go to Ralph's downtown, and I got to remember not to keep moving away from this mic because the program I'm working on will chop me up. So I got to be still. So we go to Ralph's, and we said, we want to hear, this is really funny. This is a really good one. We said, I want to hear somebody say, the name, not Pinocchio, Robin Hood. We want to hear somebody say, the word Robin Hood, right? So we're in the grocery store at Ralph's in line, and this man is in front of us, and he's doing something, and he's I can't remember. He was doing something. And the teller looked at us and he said, "What's up with this motherfucker? He must think he's Robin Hood." Now listen, I swear. Me and Karen, we looked at each other like, now this might have been one time we might have said, "I can't believe that this might have been one of them times." Because of all names, we would just, when you are testing the universe and see, the universe, God, is very, very interesting. And here's what I believe for me. Because of the body of work that I'm doing, because I'm here to teach you how to rethink what you're thinking, how to brainwash you about the fact that you can be, do, and have whatever it is you want, I have to test the universe. I have to test the universe so that the revolution starts with me. The revolution starts with me. As I am going and growing through my life and sharing it with you so that you can have a revolution in your own life, it has to start with me. Just like it can start with you where you are. So that's one of many, many, many universal testings, God testings I've done. And so now it's at the point where that, and this was many years ago. Now I have come to the realization and the acceptance that I am God, that God lives in me, that I am the image and likeness. So as I am walking through this planet, as I am teaching you, I have to act in accordance, and I have to know that I can be, do, and have whatever it is I want. In 2010, Oprah Winfrey did when she was starting the OWN network, and I always wanted to be a talk show host, but I wanted to be a talk show host at night. Because, they always got these men. There's no women at night. And I wanted to be the talk show host at night. And my video that I sent into Oprah was, "Let's grow that business." And I remember Oriana, this filmmaker, Oriana, back in the day, when I owned my businesses, she did all these different videos for me, talking to Oprah, right? Because my belief, and I've always said, that when I do leave the planet, I will be a tree, and I want to be buried under an oak tree. Those new things they're doing now where you can become compost or something. I don't want to be sprinkled in the ocean where the shark's going to eat me. I want to be where you can come and sit under a tree and talk to me, so all my leaves going to be growing and falling on you and shit. And so I said, I'm going to sit under the tree with Oprah. This is what I believe and what I know. But much like an oak tree or any seed that you plant, it takes time for the roots to grow, right? It takes time for my life to get to a point where I can sit under an oak tree and talk with Oprah about fuck that. Where Oprah could sit there and say, "I can't believe I'm sitting on here talking with somebody about fuck that," and saying it like this because it has a meaning and it is everything I stand for. That's right. Everything that she talks about is what Cabrini's Law Fuck That stands for. So it's only a matter of time, and you guys are hearing it from me, right? I do not hashtag Oprah and whatever. Somebody tag Oprah. No. Based on the law of attraction, it's going to happen when it needs to, right? And so that when it does happen, I will be ready and I will be prepared. Even back then in 2010, when I went to the set, right, the audition, and I, got with those people. And again, I realize now that it was a marketing ploy or an excitement to get people excited, because none of what everybody did even panned out, right? But it was great exposure for me. I had, wait, hold on. I'm going to show y'all what I had. Wait, don't go nowhere. Well, y'all can't go nowhere because it's me with y'all. Hold on, hold. Okay, so this is how I'm going to show you guys that when you believe in something, when you have faith about something, right, you just move through it. Oh, shit. Hold on. You just move through it and you keep doing it. You don't give it a time frame, right? As they say, God has a time for what the universe gives it to you when you need it. You can't get it before it's time. And if you notice, and I might be digressing a little bit in different areas, but it all comes to the same point. Your revolution starts now with you. And while you're going through it, things are happening through that time, right? And you find that some people that get it before their time, you get the lottery before your time, then you have an opportunity to have that money, and then you're broke. And what happened? Because you weren't prepared. You weren't, you didn't have Cabrini's Law, fuck that, behind you, right? Okay, so here we are. 2010, I'm going to this audition to see whether or not Cabrini will have a talk show on the Oprah Winfrey Network. So I had these made. Oprah is looking for Cabrini. Now here's the thing. I took this. Oh, this is such wonderful memories. I took this and I had these are like little plaques. Look at this. I mean little whatever you call them. This. But I had them all throughout the parking lot. I had these things sticking in everywhere you can go. I guess I must have left them there because, we left after that. But I had these propped up like this. So every time you drove up, when people drove up, all they saw was these signs, right? And not only did I have the signs, I had big old banners and shit. Oh, I had a big old cutout of me. Well, in one of my journeys, I had a storage unit and I lost my storage unit. That's right, I didn't have the money to pay for it. Anyway, it's about the journey, child. And Mr. Lee got my big old cutout. Mr. Lee, if you out there and you're hearing this, or somebody, I might be in somebody's house out there. It was a big cutout of me, and I'm like that. And I said, Oprah's looking for me. Lord have mercy. But in the meantime, I had people that were there, and I had these t-shirts made. Okay. Cabrini's own, wait, can y'all see this? Wait. Cabrini's own talk show. And then OWN is looking for Cabrini. Look at it. Wait. Oprah is looking for Cabrini. Y'all see that? I still am very serious about what I do, because everything I do is not just for me. See, I get my joy from just the idea of what it would do for you. That's why I want to find this woman's name, because here's the thing. A lot of times, wait a minute. She always comments. So sweet. Y'all just gonna have to bear with me now. I have, on my YouTube channel, which is at The Thought Diet. The Thought, THOUGHT Diet. And I have now 89 videos there, right? And y'all, I don't get no views. Mm-mm. And at one point in my life, on my food channel, on the Gangster Chef's Kitchen, I have over 300 videos, right? I have 400 subscribers, 480 subscribers, I think, and very, very little views. And I think I was sharing, and I might be digressing, but I'm bringing a point to this, is that even though at some point in my life, about 4 or 5 years ago, I was really, really depressed about that. I was like, but I'm making these videos and I'm putting the same title of the videos that are getting 1 million views, and their kitchens are not even cute. They're not even cooked. I didn't understand. I didn't understand why I could not get the views. I do now. It ain't time. How about that? It ain't time. Oh my God, I want to find her name so bad. Wait a minute. I know they have something that says comments. Damn. Well, I just think it would be just so sweet to shout her out. And she'd be like, oh my God, I can't believe she said my name. She has a boutique, and and let's see. Nope. Okay. Wait a minute, y'all. Hold on this way. I'm going through this because I think it's just going to be so much fun. Okay. Anyway, so my point to all of you is that what is it that you want? What revolution do you want to create in your life? And what everything starts with a belief, right? Everything starts with a belief. I'm at 27 minutes. Okay. There it is. Ha! I found you. Her name is Kathy. Kathy's Boutique. Y'all, Kathy's Boutique. This woman has left messages on so many of my pages. And Kathy, thank you so much. You know, I think a lot of times whenever I see your banana, honey, you keep me going. Is that a banana? Oh no, it's a pepper. It's a pepper. It looked like a banana. Girl, and I got glasses on. But Kathy, I want to thank you, honey. I want to thank you so much for, just taking the time to shout me out and thank me, and hopefully you're following the law. Fuck that, and you're doing the things that you want for your boutique. And Kathy's Boutique, y'all. Now I don't have the information in front of me, but I will put it in my comments so you guys can go and look at her boutique. So in closing, the revolution starts with you. It starts with me. Everything that we're doing right now was created by someone's thought. A microphone, a doorknob, a toilet, a fan. All of this came from somebody's idea. Do not let someone not understanding your idea stop you from creating your idea. Nobody, so no one can stop me from my vision of where I'm going to be, or my path to where I'm going. So that is why I'm here to teach you that every time I come here, not just Spirit Sunday, but even if I'm teaching you how to cook something and how to fall in love with yourself in your own damn kitchen, maybe stop using the other, I was going to say the name, Lord, I won't get in trouble. You can do it, all of it, you can do it yourself. You can be, do, and have whatever it is you want. If you stop, look, and listen, and become the revolution in your own damn life. Now, every time I'm here on Sunday, y'all know I always got I got a song playing. You hear the song playing below me that's just the instrumental. When I finish every single podcast, I always put the song at the back. And I hope you enjoy the song as much as I enjoyed writing it for you. Yes, all of it is written by me. The lyrics come through me and God and me. And I have AI structure it for me to make sure that it's in a way in which it's not just a long drawn out sentence, y'all. It's structured so that you can get the message. So I love you. I love you. And I love what I do for you. And I look forward to seeing you in next Sunday Spirit Sunday. But I will be in New Orleans. So I will be on location. So I won't be in my studio, and I might be on a streetcar. Who knows where I'm going to be? I think I'm going to be in City Park. So I'll be coming to you live in City Park. I think I might do that one live. That might be fun. So anyway, enjoy your Monday. Remember, make Monday Friday, y'all. Monday is the first day of the week. You just left church, people. Make Sunday the best day. Monday, the best day ever. All right, I love y'all. I love what I do. Did I say that already? I think I did. Okay, I'm just keep going. I'm rambling. I'm just because I'm excited. Anyway, I love y'all. Enjoy the song. Enjoy the rest of your Sunday, and I'll see you in next Spirit Sunday.
In a world that's crumbling, where headlines scream louder than hearts, where the vision runs deep and fear feels familiar. I had to go quiet and find the God in me, because that's where the real revolution lives. And baby, it starts with me. I looked in the mirror and saw a war inside, between who I was and who I couldn't hide. They told me I had to prove I was enough, but I know now belief is louder than tough love. The revolution starts with me, and I believe in me, right here in my chest, underneath my greed. Not out there in their eyes or their praise. It's in my breath, in the steps that I raise. I believe in me, I believe in truth. I believe I was born to walk and prove the revolution. Yeah, yeah, starts with belief. I ain't waiting on permission or applause. I found my power in my own flaws. They said be quiet, but I chose to sing, 'cause when you believe, you birth everything. You believe, I believe who you are. I believe, even scarred. I believe that the